Howdy, Indie Warriors. Not the face you're used to seeing on this show, but poor Literary Rose is feeling a little under the weather, so Ole Gamer Joe had to step up his game and fill in for her this week for the indie gaming news for 5/5/23. Sorry, I know my face isn't as pretty, but I tried to shave the neckbeard at least to be a little more appealing to y'all.
Coño mierda.
Anyways, from Avatar: The Last Airbender inspired games to massive company layoffs after profits, we got news for you aplenty. And don't you dare forget the special Patreon promotion that we have running right now here at I Dream of Indie Games. All new patrons get a free game key upon joining at any level. That's not including the many keys our community on Discord shares, which you can also get access to when becoming a patron. Alright, Patreon pitch aside, before we get to the news, you know what's next. Talking about our sponsor for this episode, which is World of Rune. World of Rune is an MMORPG that has just arrived on mobile. Embark on epic adventures across a stunning fantasy world filled with magic and danger. Pick from 4 playable classes with unique abilities and customize your chibi avatar to best reflect you. Explore a wide variety of maps and try out the diverse gameplay options. World of Rune also boasts a unique card system and partners formation, which allows you to engage in combat with your partner. And if having a partner to beat enemies up with wasn't enough, you have pets to serve as your loyal companions. From countless quests, dungeons, and battles to conquer, to hunting down the boss and winning rich loot, World of Rune offers plenty of gameplay to keep you, the player, satisfied. Sign up today using the link in our description box below, and once again, a huge thanks to World of Rune for sponsoring this video. Check it out on the Google Play Store. Alright, our first story involves spoopy boobies, and that's Batty Zabella. First released on itch.io, this point-and-click horror comedy game is now out for the Game Boy? What year is it? Yes, the Game Boy, you heard me right. While the music makes me want to gouge my ears out, it looks otherwise like a quirky, sexy title, with lots of positive reviews too. If you love Batty Zabella, collect unique physical game releases, or just want some retro titties, this might be for you. Damn, my nose. In typical capitalist news, Unity, the game engine maker, has laid off 600 employees and plans to close about half of their offices. Despite making over $451 million in its fourth quarter, it seems all that isn't enough to satiate their appetites. And that isn't even the first time. They've already laid off over 500 people last year alone. So let's all give a big collective fuck you to Unity and hope these people can find a better workplace. Our third story is about a super cool horror indie that's still in development. They Speak from the Abyss. This PS1-inspired psychological horror and RPG dungeon crawler is all eyes and darkness and flesh. I love it! I know our brave grand member over on Patreon and in our Discord, Ophidian Mind, is excited with me for this title, but we've still got a year or so left for its release, unfortunately. It's gonna be a long wait, but there's plenty of games to play in the meantime. Story number 4, medieval Italian vampire delivers pizza in this hack and slash game, and that's Slice and Bite. The carriage-based bullet hell combat looks challenging, but also like chaotic fun, and I love the visual design that's going on here. But the most appealing part for me has to be the boss fights in these clips, like the dragon-shaped tank full of gnomes. Will you be waiting for this indie? Finally, the game I'm kinda sorta the most excited about, Emberbane. As soon as I saw Avatar-like action-adventure game, I had to stop everything I was doing and check it out. And this dev isn't messing around either. You get to wield the elements with acrobatic fashion, albeit mostly fire and earth in this trailer. Slated to release next year, they'll also be dropping a Kickstarter. And as you can probably hear, I also sound like shit because I've been ill, but I'm slightly less ill than Rose. That's a wrap, folks. We all feel like shit this week, so I had to cut the news a little bit short. We are overworked and underpaid, but we do it for indie developers and publishers to help bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming. As always, thank you so much for your support of clickbait-free, independent content right here at I Dream of Indie Games. The face shall be much prettier next week, and Rose, hopefully, will be back on the news.